Vivienne Claire Burgess was the perfect name for Viv. And she would say it, Vivienne Claire Burgess. She nodded her head when she said it. That's my name.
Okay, Vivi's turn. Whoa, Vivi, you're a good hanger.
And this foam had
Good.
I love you.
Like any other Saturday, Wade got her ready for bed.
I carried her into her room and put her to sleep. And then about a half hour later, Julia went to check on her.
And I found her non-responsive.
This is the last picture I took of her. Morning after her 3rd birthday. The next day when we were at the Children's Theater, I remember at intermission thinking, oh, I should take a picture of Vivi and I. Then I thought in my head, I said, no, you don't have to capture every moment. And so I didn't. She was gone about 4 hours later.
You're completely helpless. Try to give her CPR being helpless, being in the hospital being helpless.
No chance to fight for her. The next morning, Ellie asked, where's Vivi? And I had to tell her that her sister wasn't coming out. And Ellie said, but she's only 3, how can she be dying?
I had no idea what happened. You hear about it in infants and you think, okay, well, we've survived that first year. We'd never even heard of this. It's classified as unexplained death.
We should have been planning a birthday party for her. Instead, we had to have her funeral. We don't want Vivienne's life, or our lives for that matter, to be defined by her death.
We had this idea to create a foundation that we could use to help other people who were going through the same thing we were going through and to really help spread Vivienne's joy.
We had 3 goals in mind: help bring awareness to sudden unexplained death in childhood and support the SUDC Foundation in their efforts. The second goal was to develop a support network for other families that go through this. The third goal is about Vivi and spreading her joy.
One of the first projects was to bring a new playground, Vivi's playground, to the park across the street from our house.
Beyond that, we're going to bring the world the joy that she would have brought it the best we can. Julia found a quote that said, life is lived between tragedies. Sad as that sounds, there's a lot of peace still in that context, that tragedies do happen. This one is the worst we can imagine. I'd give anything to have her back, but I'm glad we had what we had. And she's our daughter, and always will be. And Julia asked, what do you think we should name the foundation? And it was the first and only thing that came to mind. Vivienne's Joy.